Yo, YouTube, what's up with your boy, Sports and Fitness Rants? I'm back, guys. Click that like button. Subscribe to my channel. What's up, y'all? Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Got another great video for you guys today, as usual. You guys know the deal on this channel. It's all about setting the record straight, stopping the lies, stopping the narratives, stopping them from rewriting history, man, holding these guys to a standard. And in this video, you know what we're going to talk about? LeBron James and the Lakers get blown out by the Cleveland Cavaliers last night. I told you guys the wins and losses are irrelevant this season, man, as it relates to LeBron James, because he's not the best player on the team. But since ESPN says he's the best player on the team, or his fans claim that he's the best player on the team, then we are going to continue to shout LeBron James out, and the Los Angeles Lakers get blown out last night, even though, despite having a 33-8 free throw advantage. That's right, you heard me correctly, ladies and gentlemen. 33 free throw attempts to 8 to the Cleveland Cavaliers, and they still get blown out by damn near 30 points, man. Whatever the case may be, man. And we're going to talk about this video because, once again, this is what I'm talking to you guys about when I use the word inconsistent when it comes to LeBron James and his teams. So the Lakers won 3 games in a row on their home court, and now they have 2 games on the road, and they lose both road games. And this is more the same that I've told you guys about last year. They could not win on the road consistently, and it does not look like they're going to be able to win on the road consistently again this season. Your first 2 road games, you lost. After you opened up the season 3 games at the home court, I told you no other team in the NBA opened up with 3 home games other than the Lakers, guys. And they had a 25 free throw advantage, a plus 25 free throw advantage last night, still get blown out. And we're going to talk about this video, guys. And I want to thank you guys, everyone across the world, everyone across the states has been supporting my channel, guys. I am truly, truly humble, guys, but all support, man. It means a lot for real, man. Shout out to everybody in the membership. All the true basketball fans are standing up, man. Real recognize real. And you guys know what to do. Turn the volume all the way up. Hit that play button. Remember, these videos are for educational purposes. And let's roll. So, yes, guys, like I said, man, LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers get blown out last night by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And I've told you guys, the wins and losses are irrelevant as it relates to LeBron James. And I've told you guys why. Because LeBron James is not the best player on the team as far as I'm concerned. LeBron James is not the best player on the team, so he's not going to lead them anywhere. Nowhere. And as you can see, LeBron James ain't do nothing last night to help the Cleveland Cavaliers even be in the game. They get blown out. And it doesn't even look like LeBron James cares because he's there, you know, for the spectacle of coming back to Cleveland for Bronny James, you know what I'm saying? So they can have their little moment in Cleveland. And I'm actually discussing with the Cleveland Cavalier fans. I'm discussing with you guys, all of y'all. And I'm going to do a separate video on the Cleveland Cavalier fans and the way that they were cheering for Bronny James to come into the game last night. It's absolutely disgusting. Your team is 4-0, and you're over here worried about Bronny James, and you're welcoming back LeBron James that way? You guys should be embarrassed and ashamed of yourselves, man. But that's a different video, different discussion. What we want to focus on here, guys, is the fact that the Los Angeles Lakers have their second road game, and they've lost their second consecutive game on the road. And I've told you guys, this is the inconsistent play of LeBron James-led teams. There's no leadership. LeBron James is not the best player in the team. He's not. And I've been saying that since he's been in LA, since Anthony Davis has been in LA. LeBron James ain't been the best player on the team, but he's supposed to be the leader of the team. He's damn sure supposed to be the leader. You do not have to be the quote-unquote best player to be the leader. You do not. And LeBron James is supposed to be the leader, but this is the problem for LeBron James. He doesn't have the leadership qualities of a real great leader. He's not a great leader. He can't lead men because he's not a grown man himself. How is a guy supposed to lead men when he's not a man? It doesn't make any sense. You can't lead grown men when you're not a grown man yourself. Because once again, LeBron James doesn't know what it takes to be a leader, what it takes to be a grown man. He has no idea. And I'm pretty convinced of this because the fact that you could be asking for respect, you're so sensitive. You won't take any accountability, right? You're always looking for an excuse. That's not what a man does. A man doesn't do those things. We won't even talk about the professional athlete aspect of that, the angle. We're just on straight men that we can all relate to being grown men. Any grown man listen to this video right now, you understand what I'm saying. A grown man takes accountability, responsibility for the things that happen to them. No, we're not professional athletes. We're not playing a basketball game. But LeBron James, we take accountability in our lives. LeBron James won't even take accountability at his job. Do you take accountability at your job? If something happens at your job, is it going to fall on you? Especially if you're the manager, if you're the leader someplace. If something's going down, it's going to fall on you as a leader. Once again, LeBron James is the only superstar player in the history of the NBA that wants all the credit and none of the blame. He refuses to take any accountability or any blame, responsibility for anything that happens on his teams as the leader. As supposed to be the best player, according to ESPN, he is the best player in the Lakers. No leadership, no accountability, no heart, no grit for LeBron James, and he don't play with that love of the game. So I don't respect him, man, and you guys know that on the channel. So last night, the Lakers get blown, beat down. It wasn't even a close game. The Cavaliers were beating them by 20 points essentially the entire game, guys. The entire game. It was not close. And once again, this is what I'm talking about when I say inconsistency. LeBron James teams are always inconsistent. This is why they're fighting for a play-in literally every single season. This is why since LeBron James has been in LA, they have not won or made it above a 6th seed. Except for the bubble season. Think about that. This is what, LeBron James' 7th year in LA, I believe, something like that. And the man has never led the Lakers to a division title. Other than the bubble season, that was the only year that you guys managed to finish above a play-in spot in the bubble. So you needed, and listen, don't come at me with the Lakers were in the top 3 before the break. That's the whole point here. It was the break. Y'all got the break. That helped someone like Anthony Davis. You're telling me that didn't help LeBron James? At that point in his career, that didn't help having that break? You got to be kidding me, man. So once again, don't talk to me about where they were before COVID hit the NBA and the league went on a suspended break there. Don't talk to me about that because that's irrelevant, man. Once the break hit and they had those 2-3 months off, whatever the case may be, all that before stuff is irrelevant. It's irrelevant. Because that's the whole point of an NBA season. You could be in the first 3 seeds for the first 2 months of the season, and then all of a sudden, the second half of the season, your team falls apart. That's why the NBA is a grind. 82 games is supposed to be a grind. It's not just 20, 30, 40, 50 games. You have to grind through those 82 games, especially in January, February, March, those end of the season, those last 20, 30 games of the season. That's where you start to see the difference, the change, teams falling down the standings. But they never finished above a 6th seed other than that bubble season. Since LeBron James been in LA, he ain't led them a damn place. Remember, he told us to keep that same energy in the 2022 season. And what happened? They missed the play-in altogether. Didn't even make the play-in. Even though you had Anthony Davis and Russell Westbrook and Carmelo Anthony and Dwight Howard and Rajon Rondo. They had all these guys on the team, man. And they still couldn't get it done. And he told us to keep that same energy. He called us out. And we called him out. And he's a clown. Straight clown. Remember, he deleted that tweet. This is what this guy does. He deletes tweets, man. He tweets things, deletes them because he's not a grown man. Once again, a man does not say things that he doesn't mean. He doesn't. And that's what LeBron James is essentially doing when he deletes these tweets. He sends out something that he doesn't think about. He's emotional responses, right? He doesn't really mean it. He gets exposed. He gets embarrassed. He looks stupid. And he deletes these things. This is what he does. Talking about, I'm a true competitor. But meanwhile, you load manage all the time. How are you a true competitor, but you're load managing all the time? Taking breaks off. Not hustling back on defense, but you're a true competitor? The dude, he contradicts himself all the time. What he talks about don't match the video footage. Even his fans, what they say don't match the video footage. Oh, LeBron James has played thousands of minutes. Yeah, and half of those minutes, he's literally standing on the court, doing nothing. A lot of those minutes. He's traveling a lot of those minutes. Hands on his hips, shoulders shrugged, palms up for a lot of those minutes. So don't talk to me about minutes. These clown LeBron James fans, they don't get it. They won't hold LeBron James to a standard. And last night was absolutely embarrassing, like I said, for the Lakers, for LeBron James. They didn't get it done, and it's the inconsistent play of the Lakers. Because on the road, you guys are not as good or as consistent as you are at home. And we understand being on the road is not the same as being at home. But this is what I'm talking to you guys about. Why were the Lakers the only team to open up with 3 straight home games? Can anybody explain to me? They were the only team to do that. The only team. The Cleveland Cavaliers, guys, on the flip side, I believe 3 of their first games or their first 4 games were on the road. If I remember correctly, I could be wrong about that, but I could have sworn that I remember seeing that 3 of their first 4 games were on the road, but the Lakers opened up with 3 games at home. And remember, the ESPN Power Rankings, where they promote LeBron James on the cover of their Power Rankings, as if once again he's the best player on the Lakers, he's leading the Lakers. They moved the Lakers up from the 15th seed in the preseason rankings. Right before the season, they were 15th ranked. They moved them up to number 8. They're the 8th ranked team now, according to ESPN, off the strength of a 3-1 start because they had 3 games at home. They looked really good at home on those first couple of games, but they haven't looked good the last couple of games here, blowing an 18-point lead to the Phoenix Suns and not being able to close that game out. And then once again, last night, getting blown out from start to finish by the Cleveland Cavaliers, who are a good team, but does anybody think the Cleveland Cavaliers are going to be the championship contenders or something like that? Once again, the Lakers were moved up in the power rankings by ESPN. They're supposed to be a pretty good team, a top 10 team now, apparently. And LeBron James is supposed to be leading them. Where's LeBron James leading them? He's not going to lead them. That's why I told you guys, LeBron James is in a lose-lose situation this year. His fans are in a lose-lose situation. Because if the Lakers do great, they do good, they win a championship, they get to the finals, whatever the case may be, wherever they go, it's going to be because of Anthony Davis, not because of LeBron James. So he's going to get all the credit. We're going to give him all the credit. Maybe ESPN won't. Maybe LeBron James fans won't. But the real true basketball fans know the deal. We're going to give Anthony Davis his just due if he leads the Lakers to a championship or to the Western Conference Finals or the NBA Finals or the Lakers have one of the best records in the NBA this season. It's going to be because of Anthony Davis, not because of LeBron James. It's going to be despite LeBron James. It's going to be because of the free throw advantages, the help they're getting from the referees. Once again, this is the second game, guys, the second game that the Los Angeles Lakers have been a plus 20 on the free throws differential. Plus 20. They were plus 20, I believe, against the Phoenix Suns a couple of games ago. Not the game that they lost, but the game that they beat Phoenix. They were plus 22, I believe, in that game. And last night, they were what? Plus 25? Guys, it was 33-8. 33-8. I mean, that's insane. Once again, this is the lopsided free throw advantage that we're talking about. This wasn't 20-8. 17-8. It was 33 free throws, guys, attempted by the Lakers to 8 by the Cavaliers. 8 free throw attempts on their home court. Donovan Mitchell took 20 shots. I believe 10 of them was 3 because he's a chucker, Donovan Mitchell. Shot chucker extraordinaire. He's a volume chucker. But he took no free throws last night. Donovan Mitchell did not get one free throw attempt, even though he took 20 shot attempts. Not one free throw attempt. He didn't get to the free throw line one time on his home court. Not once. The starters for the Los Angeles Lakers, I believe, shot, what'd they shoot? 25 free throws? I believe they shot 25 free throws, the starters alone. The starters. LeBron James got 7 free throws. Anthony Davis got 8 free throws. Austin Reeves got like 6 free throws. I mean, like the entire team was getting all these free throws, all these fouls. But the Cavaliers shoot 8 free throws on their home court. This wasn't like they were in L.A. and L.A.'s getting the home cooking. This is literally home cooking on your away court. This is what happens for LeBron James teams. And they still managed to get blown out. This is what I'm talking to you guys about. When LeBron James gets exposed as far as not being a leader, not making the players around him better, not being coachable, none of this, not playing any defense over the last several years. All this stuff I'm telling you is coming to fruition. It all adds up, guys. Look at the inconsistent play. You get 33 free throws, a plus 25 advantage, and you still get blown out. It wasn't like you guys were in a 5-point game. You lost by a couple of points. You're getting blown out. So what would the score have looked like if they didn't get the plus 33 or the plus 25 free throws? What would it look like then? They would have lost by 40? And this is what I'm talking to you guys about. The Lakers with LeBron James in the regular season. And why I say it's underachieved. And these guys, it doesn't add up. Nothing's, his scoring, the stats are not impacting winning. All the free throw advantage that the Lakers get over the last 2 seasons, they've been a plus 500 the last 2 years. Plus 500, I think in 5 last year. I think they were plus 501 the year before. Or it could be vice versa. But they're plus 1,000 over the last 2 years. Plus 1,000. And they still haven't been able to finish outside of play-in. So where would the Lakers have fallen if they didn't have a plus 500 free throw last year? They wouldn't even been in the play-in. So this is what we're alluding to, guys. When you're a LeBron James fan, say, oh, they made the play-in. They were the number 7 seed. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, they were the 7th seed. Why? Because they finished their season out with all these home games against these crappy teams, right? They won't talk about that. But also they're getting a bunch of free throw advantage throughout the entire season. So they're getting all these extra shots at the free throw. They're getting more calls in their favor. Their opponents are getting more fouls called against them. And yet they're still fighting for a play-in every year. They should easily be in a top 5 spot with all that help. But they're not. Because LeBron James don't play defense. His teams are inconsistent because he's inconsistent on the court. He has no leadership out there. And he doesn't galvanize the team. And that's why they're inconsistent. Excuse me, guys. So, yeah, I just thought it was hilarious. I saw some people talking about that on YouTube last night. Funny stuff, man. Like I said, I'm going to do a couple more videos about some of the things that I saw last night. Like I said, I'm actually embarrassed for you Cleveland Cavalier fans. If there are any Cavalier fans subscribe to my channel watching this video, I don't know, man. You guys didn't keep your integrity last night, man. You didn't hold on to it. You guys look like a bunch of clowns out there, man. Cheering LeBron James that way, cheering Bronny Jr. that way. It's actually, I was embarrassed, man. I'm actually ashamed for you guys, man. You should hold on to your integrity. You should hold LeBron James to a high standard, man. And you guys should not have been celebrating that man like that when he came back. He don't care about y'all. He never cared about Cleveland, never cared about the organization. The dude literally talked down on all you commoners out there, and you people still out there celebrating this man? Y'all are corny, man. Straight embarrassed, man. I'm embarrassed for the NBA. And once again, I told you guys, the Lakers are only going to go as far as the Anthony Davis takes them. And I'm going to continue to label my videos, entitle my videos, LeBron James and the Lakers lose. Anytime the Lakers lose, I'm going to put on LeBron James. Because according to ESPN, he's the best player in the team. And when the Lakers win, I'm going to say Anthony Davis led the Lakers. LeBron James did not help Anthony Davis in the win. This is how we're going to do it this season. Until ESPN corrects their rankings and acknowledges the fact that Anthony Davis is clearly the best player on the Lakers, until they do that, we're going to continue to give LeBron James all the blame for everything that happens on the Lakers, man. And we're not going to give him any credit. We won't give him any credit, man, because we know he's not the best player on the team. He's not the best player. And he's not helping Anthony Davis. He's not helping his teammates. He's not being consistent. And this is, once again, the Lakers losing on the road, even though, despite having a plus 25 free throw advantage. This is 2 games now, like I said, guys, in 4 games, really, 5 games into the season. I want to say 2 of the 5 games, they've been at plus 20 on the free throws, a plus 20. And this is how you end up with a plus 500 at the end of the season, guys. This is how. It's insane. 33-8, guys. 30-8. Still get blown out. Still down by plus 20 points throughout the entire game. LeBron James out there lollygagging. What is he at? 5-6 rebounds. Finally got 1 offensive rebound. It took LeBron James the 5th game of the season, to get his first offensive rebound, and that's all he got was 1 offensive rebound for LeBron James. Once again, no hustle stats again for LeBron James. The dudes are just a straight, like I said, man, more turnovers for LeBron James. This is what he does out there on the court. And no intensity, no hustle, no leadership from LeBron James. He's supposed to be the leader, but he has no leadership. But they keep talking about he's the best player in the team. They keep celebrating LeBron James. They pumped up that triple-double that he had the other day. But where was he at last night? They get blown out. Blown out. They weren't even in the game. Not even in the game. Inconsistency. Where's J.J. Redick at? He's a genius, right? They were 3-0. J.J. Redick was a genius when they're 3-0 at home. No one ever mentioned that. The Lakers are 3-0. The Lakers off to a hot start. They opened up with 3 home games, man. Just stop it. Please stop. Get out of here. They actually play a good team on the road. They get blown out. Not even close. They get blown out. Not impressed, once again, by LeBron James and the Lakers. You guys know the deal, man. I'll catch you guys on the next one.